Alright, I'll need another clap sync at him.
Alright, ready?
I think that secretly they're like way worse.
Okay, I can't hear you.
Whenever the screen goes black. Yeah. Oh, I missed it.
Oh, I did it.
So, whenever he...
Sync it up when you push start.
No, he already did it when it turned black.
Yeah, I did it.
He's a pro gamer.
You need a cough
Pro
drop?
gamers don't need to press start, bro.
Yeah.
We roll like this. We roll like this. That's how we roll.
Stop it.
Why do I say women?
Welcome to the Simonji podcast.
Oh, what are the? Oh, I just threw a grenade.
We out here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Down on D-pad is to reload.
Hey, let's all say what screen we are so that our fans can.
Yeah, there you go. So
I am bottom left.
okay.
I'm top right.
I'm bottom right.
And this is top left.
I'm just gonna pause this for a second so I can intro the guests.
Okay.
So first off, we have Courtney.
Hi.
Then we got Noah.
Noah's not guest.
We got Liz.
Hi, Liz.
We got Adam.
Hi, Adam.
And then we got the drummer from After the Millennials, Nate Crandall, everybody. So I want to explain to our topic before I let everybody go back to playing Star Wars Battlefront 2, because it's a classic game. We're going to be talking about Hobbs and Shaw, the movie. Okay?
That's a movie.
So,
What's new, pussycat?
movie. So the movie...
You get to see Dwayne The Rock Johnson's titties.
I just turned around and see
So
that.
bad, Josh. You gotta blur out.
I don't know what
Liz
you did. What'd you do? What'd you do?
So I put my hands up on her mouth to make her smile like that, and then she...
Nice.
Oh, Liz, welcome to the family.
Alright, so let me explain what the movie is about. So when the bald buff bros are forced to work together to save some hot chick,
Shirtless.
the two well-endowed men must put aside their differences. Put aside their differences
The white guy's not that buff.
and do a lot of punching, shooting, and not a lot of driving in the first try and fail of a Fast and Furious spin-off. So,
That's the movie.
Alright, let's play.
thoughts on the movie? What were you guys' general
It was
thoughts?
garbage.
Did you like it?
I thoroughly enjoyed it for its
like it at all?
garbageness.
Yes.
It Oh, I'm so concentrated. I'm so concentrated. Oh, I got a kill. Okay.
Nice.
Anyways.
Apologies to our audio listeners, by the way.
It was alright.
Yeah, it's alright.
Like, I don't know, it was just okay.
I saw the trailer and I was like, man, this movie's
Like,
gonna
overall
suck.
rating?
The
So
trailer
then I-
was so intense
So then-
and made it look so like a Fast and Furious movie, and then when you actually watch it, it was kind of underwhelming.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, I wish all of the Fast and Furious movies were that trash because
They already are. Boom! Got him!
I thoroughly enjoy watching like horrible movies.
Yeah.
Like the other day, because I work at the movie theater, I get free movies. The other day, I went with my
Oh,
friend
brag
Gavin
about it
to
much.
go see Angry Birds 2, and we
God.
were actually cracking up the entire time. Like there are scenes where people just die. Like,
Oh, really?
like they actually kill people in that
Oh,
PG
God.
movie.
Gosh.
That's cool.
I would recommend it just so that you can experience a
Play as
PG
Obi-Wan,
animated
yes.
movie with people dying.
Oh, I fell.
Nice.
Who isn't play as Obi-Wan? Who's
Oh,
the top
me.
right?
Oh man, I can totally play as him. That's crazy.
Liz.
Man, there he is.
Liz, what are your thoughts
Oh,
on
yeah.
Angry Birds 2? I mean, Hobbs and Shaw.
It was
I gotta
okay.
be
Straight up
okay.
change
It was
movies.
crappy.
Yeah, it was a crappy movie.
Very crappy.
Yeah. Adam, you said you didn't like it
I
either.
hated it every moment of every second.
It seemed like they were trying too hard to be like serious, but pretend like they weren't being serious.
Yeah.
What?
I think we can.
Wait, hold on, back up. What was that?
Like,
How does that
like they
work?
tried to make it a serious movie,
Why
but
do you die?
they put like jokes in it that tried to make it maybe not
It
serious.
felt like they were doing an MCU movie.
Josh, what the frick are you
No, but
doing?
yeah, like a
My battery's running out already.
Yeah.
Already? I thought you prepared for this. I told
was 2!
I told you to come.
You're out of
prepared
battery?
too.
It's
You dumb.
already.
Wow.
Anyway,
I'll say
Brother.
frick for you, Josh.
thanks,
And
appreciate
also,
it.
just in case my
So
parents are watching.
So we all can agree that Hobbs and Shaw was not the best movie.
It was.
Awful.
Do we have any favorite parts of the movie?
No,
Oh,
the
Oh,
credits.
that wasn't
The credits was pretty.
Moana, yes. Live action Moana's
Moana.
gonna happen with that little girl.
Oh my gosh.
And the mom is literally
Oh my
giving
God.
Moana's grandmother.
Okay, hold that thought.
Oh way oh.
Just a low slinging ball sack.
All right, cool. Thanks, Adam.
Yep.
Beginning of the podcast.
So that's where we cut to.
There's no context
So no
for the
context.
beginning.
Okay, so anyway.
No slinging ball sack.
Okay, honestly.
Okay, so you guys are saying you had no favorite parts of the movie, not even Ryan Reynolds or
Yeah.
Kevin.
Okay.
That's true.
Ryan Reynolds and Kevin Hart
He
made
was funny.
it.
They were
I
the
think
best
Ryan
parts
Reynolds'
of the
part
movie.
was funnier than Kevin Hart's, but
By the way, they're in this movie.
they were
Yeah.
both pretty funny.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I totally forgot about Kevin Hart being in the movie.
What about the Samoan battle scene where The Rock
was
took off his
terrible.
shirt for like 5
Okay,
seconds?
yeah, he takes it off just to put a new shirt on. Like, I'm wondering if he has, like, you know those people at, like, talent shows that will change really quickly as their talent?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
wonder
it was
if
a
he
costume
practiced,
Oh.
yeah, as well. But like, maybe enough to edit it for the
What's up
movie.
with
He
the
just,
dog?
like, knew how to do it.
Get a
You
spoon.
want to hit?
Get a spoon. Melt
Noah,
it.
Courtney, remember the conversation we had at the beginning of this
You wanna
podcast?
hit?
We're not even whispering, man. I know, that's what I'm saying. You should whisper. You're talking
want
to
some?
No, I'm good.
We're gonna get a
Dude,
spoon
Nate
and melt
freaking
them and then
killed
inject into our veins.
We did?
Yeah, dude.
Sick, dude.
Look,
Oh,
dude,
God.
look at these stats.
Oh, shit.
You got 14 kills, I got 23, but you got
Yeah.
5 deaths, so
Yeah.
you're pretty trash.
Hey, man.
What'd you,
Really rude.
what'd you guys think about the movie, like, tonally?
Are you gonna ask me?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your favorite?
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
My turn.
What was your
Why are you
favorite?
touching your feet like
My
that?
turn.
I have a
My
new
turn, my
favorite
turn,
part.
My turn. My turn.
What was your favorite scene in the movie?
My turn. My turn.
I don't think I could say
Oh,
like what
the
a favorite scene
turntables.
was, but
Okay.
I definitely didn't like the cheesiness of the
Well, that's just
dialogue.
the-
Like, oh, I hate you. Like, you know, we're
banter.
fighting,
It was-
and then like,
yeah.
oh, like let's work together. I don't like that. But like,
They-
I am talking.
Okay.
The action I thought was good.
Uh-huh.
I like that.
Okay.
Well, so
I
that's
never
where I had most of my problems.
Excuse me.
Oh wow.
I had never seen anything from the series. I had never seen anything from the series.
Oh, you haven't. Oh, okay.
No, so
Guys.
So,
I
would
like
you,
the action.
so by watching this one, would you watch any of the other Fast and
Oh,
Furious
Yeah,
did
movies?
they have a
Okay.
Han Solo?
I try like
Guys,
the first
what
one.
do I
I try it.
The Fast and Furious.
Oh, Nate.
I like the action.
Nate's
don't
is top
know.
right. Oh,
I don't
Nate.
know.
Hey Josh.
One at a time.
Josh, Shaw and Hobbs were a lot funnier in Fast and Furious 8 than they were in this.
Isn't it called Hobbs and Shaw?
Whatever the
Talking stick.
a talking.
Stick.
Yeah, we do need a talking
Both.
stick. Liz, did you have any favorite?
Yeah.
I said the Moana thing.
There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
That's really good.
Oh, I found Han Solo.
Ah.
Han Solo's in front of me.
Bring it back.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Um,
It's been so long since you watched the movie is the problem. I
Yeah,
can't
that-
remember a lot.
That's
Like
the
3
issue.
days.
Hey, my favorite part of the movie was
Also,
like the
we're all
last
idiots, so-
Samoan fight scene where it was pitch black, like middle of the night, and then all of a sudden it was like middle of the day, like.
Well, see,
That was
Adam,
a great
there's
scene, yeah.
a thing called a sun, and it comes up every once in a
When-
while.
I know, but it was like so Jurassic. To
Play as Boba Fett. Play as Boba Fett.
When that
You
was
just said
happening, I
Jurassic?
was like thinking
Whatever
like,
the-
wow,
Who's the bottom
Jurassic
left?
freaking part.
The Rock had like such a big
Sure.
part, and that
Sure.
I bet he was like, I want
Jurassic
to like,
freaking park.
I don't know, like us to go to Samoa and whatever.
Oh yeah, he was totally like patronizing like
Yeah.
the Samoan people.
Who's the
Yeah.
bottom left screen?
How do I get in this?
I think it's
Be
Liz.
Boba Fett.
No, it's me.
Oh, I figured it out, boys.
I've never even seen this map. What the hell?
Yeah, this is the
from
DLC
first-
map.
This is from the first game.
Yeah, so like I said at the
Only Epic
beginning,
Gamers
Star Wars
would know that.
Battlefront 2, they came out with DLC. Like,
What time is Mario Kart?
anyway.
I know. I've died multiple times already.
So no, I wanted to ask you, as the resident Fast and Furious fan, like this movie, like tonally, like it feels way different compared to the other ones. Like it's
No,
not.
yeah, I don't know. It's just.
Do you know what
It's
it's
not
like?
the same without Vin Diesel. Like I felt the same way. in
It's not the
Tokyo.
same about Paul Walker either.
Yeah, Paul Walker and Vin Diesel make the movies, and
Was
it's
this
not
the first one without him?
Oh shoot.
Yes, this
That's
is the.
super
Well, no, this is the.
It's the second movie with. Oh no, you know what? It's a third movie. There's 3 movies without Vin Diesel and Paul Walker. Because Vin Diesel's not in the second Fast and Furious. Technically, he's in the third one, but not really.
But this is the first spin-off movie, where it has nothing to do with like the original like Fast and Furious
Yes.
cast.
Well, Tokyo Drift. No, because Han's in it.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
What did it get on like Rotten Tomatoes or IMDb?
I can check. No, do you want to play as Boba Fett?
Don't you normally like say that as your facts?
No, because Rotten Tomatoes is stupid because they'll be like, "Oh, this is the best movie ever," but then all the fans say, "Actually, this movie sucked." While I'm looking it up, what was your guys' least favorite scenes of the movie?
Okay. Probably when he falls from a skyscraper
right?
on top of the super strong guy, hits
Yeah.
like through a
This
glass.
guy's trying to
ceiling, and
put
then
oil
like
in my.
car, rolls off, and is
I know,
like
it's
perfectly
Jin.
fine.
Used to be
He's not
kind of
even
like-
bloodied up at
You
all.
have, like, some food or something.
Which,
Yeah.
I don't know.
sure,
It's
if you're gonna
usually
make him
the
survive the fall, that's fine, because
Oh.
obviously there needs to be the second half of the movie.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
the thing is, he should be somewhat scraped up to make I'm not saying okay. In no way is this even near being as good as like a John Wick movie, but the reason
no.
that those are so good is because he gets bloodied up, especially the first one. He gets like really bloodied up, and you're like, oh shoot, he could actually like.
Yeah, it's
he's
two
about to get destroyed.
it's two buff dudes fighting another buff dude that's like on steroids.
But they're both like invincible.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
it makes sense for the guy because he's like, yeah, I'm basically Superman with all these enhancements.
No, he's
They're
Black
just-
Superman.
That's true. I forgot that part. He's specifically Black Superman.
Yeah. But no, you're exactly right. Yeah, they make the heroes like,
Just as invincible as the guy who's genetically enhanced.
Right.
And you're like, what the?
yeah. Not to mention too, these guys like they're supposed to be bad guys, and they're good guys in this movie. It's like, oh, we care about their feelings now. It's like, what? No, we don't. Yes, Courtney.
I think it's not necessarily like a thing, but it's just the part in a whole. I didn't like the fact that like he had like a falling out with his brother, and then like he had like a reconnecting. Like
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
pointless.
Like it just was like cheesy.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Well, speaking of cheesy, the worst part is like
very cliche.
when the guys that like, if we work together, we can destroy him.
Oh, and I know this
They
was.
like look at each other and make eye contact. They're like, if we work together, we.
It was like no Sherlock. It's like there's 2 against 1. It's like of course like one of them beats the distraction, and then they'll get come out behind him and
Yeah, it's like
enemies
come together and be friends.
It's like gosh.
Hold
it-
on. So
And
like,
then are they friends after the movie? Or
I don't-
do they
yeah,
go
that
back
was
to
the-
hating each other?
I
I mean,
have
they
no
definitely.
idea.
Chick ever climbed the mountain of the rock?
no, but like you can say that for this
Oh, yeah.
movie. Like yeah, that was cheesy, but like
Yeah.
couldn't you say that for the last Avengers movie? Like they all like fought together and like.
Okay,
you
so
have
what-
It
them
was like
together.
emotional. Like they did a lot of.
With the
character
last
building over
Avengers
10
movie,
years.
you
over
you
10
followed these
Yeah.
characters through like a bunch of movies. Like
Whereas this was like 2 characters that are completely different from previous movies that you've seen them in.
and they've been the bad guys. They've had like such a minor role.
Only Shaw was a bad guy.
Oh, really?
I'm
Hobbs
pretty
has
sure
been
Hobbs
the-
was the bad guy too.
No, he's been the good guy in the.
Vin
Well, he
Diesel
was-
and
he was,
Hobbs,
like,
they
we're-
punched each other.
Well,
They had a
no, I mean
fist fight.
like
Well, we're
Vin Diesel's not a good
Hobbs
guy.
was a
Josh.
cop. Vin Diesel's the bad guy.
I know, but so okay, bad guy is the wrong word I'm using. The antagonists. They're the antagonists of the movie.
Antagonist, there we go. What do you call someone who's really good at tag?
I'll make another one. I still have half
A
a can.
protagonist. Gosh. Kill
I'm
me.
gonna leave.
So just so you know, Fast and Furious on Rotten Tomatoes got a 67%,
Oh, that's not sad.
but the fans gave it an 88%.
Are you?
That's why I hate Rotten Tomatoes. It's not like actual movie lovers that rate this. It's like the fans like of the actual franchise. So I don't know. It's stupid.
Do you have one that you like?
Us, the Simonji podcast. That's how I get my ratings.
That's biased.
Yeah.
Josh, you think that they'd, how Ryan Reynolds has his own gin?
Yes.
You want to try?
Gin.
Yeah.
His own brand of gin.
And what's his
Called
face?
Aviation gin. I want to get some, but where do you think I'd get it?
Oh,
Dragon
Total
Slayer
Wine.
going freaking down.
You'd probably
No!
Down.
you'd probably
Stay
get
away
it
from me,
at
Jared.
Total Wine. So many people are talking at once. You can probably get it at Total Wine and
Sorry, I'm
more.
trying to kill my friend here.
I'll try it.
Oh, get freaking wrecked.
I do want to say one thing about this movie. This Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw, is the Disney movie of Fast and Furious.
Yeah, it's very MCU-esque. I think I've already said that.
Why do you say
on the podcast,
that?
but-
Because it's cheesy?
Well, it's cheesy for
friendship
one,
rules,
but
that's
yeah,
why
it's
I
like,
like
oh,
together.
family, like it's all about family or whatever. It's like, I care about my sister. It's
And
like,
the other
shut
ones
up.
aren't like that?
The other ones are like it, but they're not like
No,
over the
no,
top,
they're
like
all
shove
about-
it down your throat.
Yeah.
No, but they're all about family in the
No,
other.
it is, but
Talking
it's not.
about,
It's
Josh. Literally the first movie, Vin Diesel's like, there's nothing more important to me than family.
But no, it's
Ride or die.
it's cheesy for sure. But I'm just saying this one like definitely took it to a new level of cheesiness.
Do you have an example? Like, how can you
Yeah,
say that
like-
this is more than the others?
So like with Hobbs and Shaw, it was like, oh, I have a kid now, and then like he does like his like dumb little eyebrows thing, which I don't know.
Okay,
Dude,
He had a kid in the
I
seventh
didn't
round.
Literally.
like,
Every time I watch Dwayne Johnson, I just tune out when he starts talking.
I like
Honestly,
Ryan
yeah,
Reynolds,
he's
but I didn't like
really,
the scene at like the
really
diner.
crappy
Like,
actor.
I
Oh,
just
come
think
on,
it's
it was
teammate.
no,
funny.
and the kid, like I don't know, it was just
It was funny.
just cheesy.
It felt forced, where it was like, oh,
Yes, forced.
let's have a kid in this movie so we
Yeah.
can get the younger,
like the
you know,
kids' lines
generation.
were so lame and like so cheesy.
No, I mean you could tell.
Yo! Who's
You
the
could
chick?
tell that you just kind of, they just were like, okay, this is what you got to talk about, but from there you can just say whatever
Is
you
this?
want.
Did I just
The
pro
kid with the
strat?
purple accent.
I'm gonna kill my teammate.
Well, yeah.
Right.
Kurt's gonna
Hey, who's
die.
the bottom right?
Me.
Is that a what's her face?
Asajj Ventress.
Oh yes.
Dude,
No.
Clone Wars, anyone?
I know, right? Straight up.
Clone Wars?
I just want to be Kit Fisto, bro.
I
the
just
one.
want-
Be good. How about that? Oh, hey. Speaking of the Moana scene at the very end, what are our thoughts about it?
I wonder how long and hard
Wait, hold
that
on.
they had to suck Disney's for to be able to do
I
that.
know, right? Like, honestly, like, there's no way they're like, oh yeah, I'm so down with it being a, you know, a Moana like spin-off or whatever.
Well, it's just because The Rock.
I got Kit Fisto.
Universal probably had to take it or something.
Oh, look at this green.
Yeah. What about Dwayne Johnson taking off his shirt for a scene, literally
Oh my
putting
gosh.
it back on,
Oh my
having
gosh.
it rain on him so you can see everything
Wait,
underneath
I
the
have
shirt.
I have a genuine. Wait,
Throw a ball! What is that?
I have a genuine question about the movie.
Okay.
Huh.
Was he wearing his cargo pants under the skirt?
Allegedly, we don't know for
most-
sure.
Or did he take off the skirt?
For most of the scenes he was, and then sometimes he wasn't, and then he took off the skirt again, and then they were there back.
Like, did he take off the skirt, be butt nude in the middle of battle, and then put on some cargo pants? He's like, I can't just.
He's like, this one's for you, mama. And he
I
just takes
can't-
off his
He can't just sling his around. Like, he's gotta put that
That's his
away.
number-
Well, that's why he had the little dress thing.
That's what he uses for, like, instead of a club. You wonder why they call me The Rock? Ah!
Boom!
Another thing that I disliked was, what's her face, the main female protagonist.
Oh, Vanessa Kirby.
Like,
Sure, yeah, that person.
She was an attractive
okay,
young lady.
she was
Yeah, she
attractive
was-
in
she
the
was-
beginning, but at the end she got uglier and uglier, and her smile was so busted. It was
No,
so
she's-
weird.
Smiles
no.
like
Yeah, it was
That's
so
not
a weird little laugh.
That's not fair. She only got ugly as soon as she kissed Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, she looked like she was like late 20s, early 30s, and he's gotta be in his 50s. Like, it's just.
Darn it.
But his
Damn.
amount.
You just got teabagged.
Josh, you
Anyway, moving on to another topic about the same movie. How do we all
Damn.
feel about the surprise cameos? Like, there was Ryan Reynolds, there was Kevin Hart, and then there was the guy from The Meg.
Okay, that
I
was
don't know who the third one
What
was.
was he
What?
in?
the guy from the Meg. Which one?
He's the guy he stars in Fear the Walking
Oh,
Dead.
his brother.
What
The
did
brother
he play?
who was the ponytail
That
dude.
movie, yeah.
I don't-
Fear the Walking Dead sucked.
You know what I kind of
What-
did
what
like about the
character did
movie,
he
which
play?
it's a little
The
bit
brother.
cheesy, I'll agree. Like, it,
What brother?
but I did
Dwayne
like
Johnson's
it. It
brother
was
was mad at him.
Oh, that guy.
Keep it down over there.
it
I was
was
asking
when
what you were talking
Trying to catch her
about.
up, okay?
I
Sorry.
don't
I tried to
understand.
say
She's
something.
falling behind. She had to go
You're a
pee.
bad teacher.
It's very hard, it's
Sure
very
to take
hard
a
to say
leak.
something when you're doing a podcast with both Noah and Courtney.
Yeah.
Hold
The one thing.
Wait,
no,
what
no.
happened?
What? What happened?
Nothing, don't worry about it. Continue, Nate. Continue what you were saying.
Freak, bro.
making fun
No,
of
one
us,
thing
okay.
that I did like about the movie, even though it was like a little bit cheesy, was the very beginning shots where they're like comparing their two lives and stuff, and then they like have their own separate like beatdowns.
You killed Liz, Josh.
I know I did.
I kind of liked it. Like the choreography was kind of fun, but the one he does this one thing where it's just like okay, where he like drops a wine bottle and then picks it up and it's like slow mo. But even if it wasn't slow mo, that would have taken so long for that to happen. Like picture like it's what like a 3-foot drop and then he like holds it for a little bit
Yeah.
non slow motion for like a second and a half.
Yeah.
And the guy's just like pause like all right, go on.
Yeah, no, it's an. It's an over the top like
The
action
weird
movie,
slow
for
motion
sure.
was weird.
Yeah, the slow motion.
Sick.
Great review. No, the slow motion.
There was so much random slow motion that I was just like, wait, is the whole movie slow?
Like when
Or-
the one scene where they had the car in it,
There's
where
just
like
a
it
lot of,
flipped
like,
in
when they
slow
punch each other
motion.
in the
Yeah.
face in the rain.
Oh, okay. There were
Oh yeah,
two
that
shots.
was weird.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
when they were fighting in the rain, for sure.
Yeah, and it's like all slow.
What do you guys?
Why is Anakin Skywalker?
Where do you guys think this movie ranks? Like out of all the Fast and Furious movies, like would you say this is the best Fast
I
and
give it the rank
Furious?
of turd.
Definitely the best one.
Turd out of
Absolutely.
10.
The best
Turd-
one.
Turd out of 10.
I got it.
No.
Like not even a threat.
Out of all of the Fast and Furious movies, was this the best one?
No.
What was the best one in your opinion?
The first one.
First one.
Of the Fast and Furious
Is
movies?
that the one
That's a
where
good
they jump
question.
like into a boat from like.
No, that's the second one. That's Too Fast, Too Furious starring Ludacris.
Ludacris.
Ludacris and Tyrese.
Okay, have you guys seen the movie?
I think the seventh Fast and
Triple
Furious
X.
is my favorite.
Would you guys be open to see another Fast and Furious movie spin-off, but with characters like Tyrese and Ludacris?
Not okay, yeah,
Or
maybe with
Paul Walker.
Yeah, if Paul Walker's in it,
Paul, Paul Walker and his twin brother.
too soon.
Or how about Reynolds and Hart?
Yes.
I want another brick man.
Isn't there not a movie with them in it?
I want
think so.
Kevin Hart to be the new Deadpool.
No, we can't.
God.
Can you imagine?
That'd be weird. It's just him screaming the entire time, like,
Yeah.
Wow.
That would be a pretty like solid Kevin Hart scream.
All right, and finally, what would you guys rate this movie
Turd.
out of 1 out of 10?
Turd.
I would give it 2
Okay.
bald men out of 10.
You really like it?
Ooh, interesting. I would give it 1 black Superman.
1 black Superman, all right. Noah, Courtney, what would you guys rate this movie as?
It was a doozy. I don't know. It was
Like, out of 10.
Out of 10, it was a doozy.
out of 10. It was.
I got my Luke Skywalker.
Out of 10 was the Double Dukers.
Josh,
Is it double deuce?
where's your Darth Vader, bro?
I'm working
Double
on it.
digging.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4 because it was a double deuce.
All right.
I was gonna.
What would you give it, Courtney?
They call me Deuce
6.
because I'm twice as cool as
6?
Yeah.
Really? That you liked it that much?
I like the action.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it
But
was very
too easy.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liz, what about
I'd give it-
Oh,
I would say like.
It felt really long though.
it? Did.
Oh yeah,
my
it did
God.
feel really.
Yeah.
Well,
Such a
and think about
long
this. This was my
I'd
second
give
time
it a
seeing
5.5.
There was one part I was like, okay, this is the end. This is the final scene. No.
Well, because I had seen the commercial and I knew that they were still going to like Africa. They went.
Samoa.
Yes. So, I knew it wasn't over.
Pirates of the Caribbean music going. No! You instantly die if you walk in there? What?
This is how episode 5 should have ended. Since Liz has been talking the most, Liz, what do you vote? How many out of 10?
She's gonna leave.
You give it a 1. Okay. Anyway, aren't you guys excited for Dwayne Johnson starring in Jungle Cruise coming out in 2020? They're making it
Like the ride?
They're making a Jungle Cruise movie based off the ride, starring
about
Dwayne
the
Johnson and Emily Blunt.
Oh, Emily Blunt?
Yeah.
Freaking
John-
Where the Blunts?
Skywalker, baby!
Why did they get hurt?
For what?
I know. I don't know why they got her involved.
The mom in
Uh,
place.
Oh, her?
Oh, she's.
John Krasinski's wife. We're pushing an hour. Does anybody have any final thoughts before I turn off the
I want to
cameras?
see Lady and the Tramp.
We're not. No.
Hey, you never asked for my
Did we?
vote.
Yeah, we did.
No.
Oh, what do you
I
vote?
gave it 1 black person too short.
Like Kevin Hart is 1 black person too short?
I don't get it.
Now he's even shorter.
Oh! Dude, this is all too soon. We can't be saying this type
I know
of
he
stuff.
did just get in a car.
hospital.
He's in a wheelchair forever.
You sick bastard.
Oh, I'm
Dun,
getting choked.
dun,
Daddy?
dun, dun.
Daddy?
Daddy,
Daddy!
Dang it!
Quit joking.
Anyway, thanks for watching the Simonji podcast. What are your guys' thoughts on the Hobbs and Shaw movie?
I rated a daddy out of 10.
Do you guys want to see?
Daddy choking me out of 10.
Do you guys want to see Tyrese and Ludacris get together and make a movie?
Absolutely not.
How about the Jungle Cruise movie? Comment down
They're good.
below.
No, they have a good
Is
banner.
the trailer out for that? Or
Show me.
No, they announced it at the Disney Expo.
For what?
The Jungle Cruise movie.
Wasn't
Jumanji, you mean?
No, they're making a Jumanji 2, and then they're also making a Jungle Cruise.
With Kevin
Jumanji
Hart?
2.
No, with Dwayne Johnson. Were you not paying attention?
Wait, I thought you were saying Jungle Cruise as a
He's still
joke for
making racist
Jumanji. What the
comments.
No,
He's making a Jungle Cruise movie?
They are.
What the
No, he didn't die.
But he's gonna die.
He
Eventually,
is,
he's
but
an
he
old
didn't.
man.
He didn't die. You can't count him as a character who died.
Yeah, I count her. The blind guy from
Walker's
Thor.
getting fired up.
Oh!
Because he's an old man.
Well, when did
Walker.
he go over that he was dying of lung cancer? I missed that part apparently.
We just assumed.